I don't think you want that smoke.
You don't think so? You don't think I want that smoke?
No.
Why the hell not? Why wouldn't I want that smoke though?
I just don't think you want that smoke. Just like remember how those guys like you were earlier, you're like, yo, Guttzy setting you up. I think I'm setting you up here too. Don't let the 86 fool you, fam.
Yeah, you can lower your grade all you want, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, shit. I mean, fuck it. We could do it if you want. You want to go? Want to play?
Do you, fam?
Want to play?
You know I'm game, so I'm just as game as you. So hey. But yeah, it's the Mandem Show. It's your boy Guttzy.
It's your boy VAGEZ.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Turn on your notifications, man, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Interns in the back. Wagwan intern.
Babe.
Yeah, man. How's everybody's week been? How's everybody dealing with shit? Do you want to give your mental health check? Are you okay? Are you fine?
I am.
You have a rant to get off of? Is there any blogs that made a documentary that you didn't like? Did anybody steal any of our content? Did anybody sue us? Did anybody send us a strike?
No.
I swear it was like every week we got a new one.
I know. No, but one of the ladies I know, you could say almost like a mother of mine. She's in the hospital. She's doing surgery. She's not doing so well. So that's been on my mind, and
prayers up to her.
And my diabetes is a little bit up. My brother's birthday's here and gone. Shout out to my brother. He is 45 now. Michael Jordan when he came back, you know. Shout him out.
To play games with you.
My brother touched to the building. Like he's here for the weekend from VBC. So shout out to my little bro. It's always good to see my family. They always give me liquor, and I always have fun. Talk about the past. And shout out to my bitch ass nigga brother BA. I'm joking. Yeah, I love you, bro. I just remembered when he used to pee in the video games when he was cheese. Like he had a bad temper.
He used to pee in the video games?
Fam, there was one time we were playing Mortal Kombat or something, and he doesn't like to lose. So like you'd have to, the way how you have to play with him is like you let him win like a couple times, then you beat him once, and then like, oh, don't worry, you could beat me, and then you let him win. Like otherwise, if you just straight up beat him, he would fucking break the controller, stand up, and I remember that he broke the controller, stand up, and pissed in my Sega Genesis, and try to fucking baking powder the shit up like everything was sweet, cause try to hide the smell. Like my mom was so cheese, God bless her soul. Like man, I'm a cheese, cause we never had no Sega Genesis after that. It's like my nigga, you just broke the only fucking video game system we had, and we're trying to play Atari. The fuck? California games?
That niggas couldn't be that broke, because there's no way niggas in my house is breaking any video game system. We were too broke for that shit, fam. What? Yeah, fam, we didn't even have video game systems. Fuck, bro. I had to go to my cousin's house to play video games. I didn't even know what the fuck them shit video games. But yeah, no, if I'm crushing a nigga if you're breaking my video game system. It's one thing if you break the video game, but the system?
The whole system fried up in piss urine, fam. So cheese.
That's an idiot thing still.
Yeah, but shut him up.
Yo, can I spoil Squid Games now that my girl's not here?
Nope.
Yeah, no, because I want to watch
Fuck,
it. So
man.
I want to watch it.
Fuck.
Sorry.
You didn't watch any of it?
No, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, that shit's boring, low key. Gucci might have been right. I fell asleep like 3 times watching that shit. I gotta go back and watch the first episode properly too, because I fell asleep watching the first episode. Can I expose one part? I already exposed one part on the Shen takeover.
Fine.
The girl has the baby.
Oh shit.
In the fucking Squid Game thing.
Oh shit.
Now, if they take away the baby or if they keep the baby in the game, find out and see in the next episode.
Keep the baby in the game.
They can't. Why would they play with?
So
the
what?
baby
Okay.
They're sick.
I'll throw you a left one. Let's just say they leave the baby in the game. Does the baby die?
Yo.
Now, hold on. Hold on. Think about that. What if the baby dies if she's in one of the games, right? What if the mom dies? Does the baby, do they kill off the baby too?
No, they're going to take the baby and turn it into like a super Squid Game baby.
Why not just kill the fucking thing though? Because remember, they don't really control it. Like, remember the VIPs and them people kind of control the thing, right? So like, why?
Well, like those type of, I know like those traditional settings, like they appreciate like women and children. They might not appreciate the women so much in the Squid Game, but I have a feeling that they would like take the baby, and if they kill the mom, they're gonna raise the baby, and then the baby's gonna take over the whole thing, and then, you know, Squid Game baby.
Or they take the baby for one of the VIPs that can't have babies.
Yeah, and they're gonna tell everybody that they killed the baby. The baby's not gonna be dead.
Go watch.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. I will say, like, I wish it was longer, because I don't remember how long the first season was. I want to say the first season was like 8 episodes. This being 6 episodes, the idiot thing, but yeah. bomba clad.
Isn't it a part 2 season?
No, this is the last.
Oh, 3. So they did the back-to-back seasons, like 1 year apiece.
Yeah, they did it 1 year because last year it
sick.
was like a little bit after this time
Mm-hmm.
where they did season 2, and then they said, yeah, you're not gonna wait that long because remember you waited a long time from season 1 to season 2. It's like almost 3-4 years.
Yeah,
So that was a long time, and then
we want to wrap that up still.
yeah. I still think it's rushed. To me you could get like two more seasons out of the Chinese youth them. And I feel like because they're obviously spinning it off. I don't know if you guys heard, but they're spinning it off to do American ones. Nah, I think the Chinese youths. I don't know. Who knows? They might make the American youths way more like
Brutal.
sadistic and fucked up.
Yeah,
Them Chinese youths are fucked.
or Korean, I think.
Whatever. They're all the same, just like niggas. Just like Somalians. We're all the same. Africans, whatever.
But see, these Asians, you could all put them into one continent. Originally,
East Asians,
all Asians.
all Asians, including Indians.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're Asian.
Yeah.
Because you're finding them in America and you're finding them in Africa.
And I didn't watch the last game yet, but the 2 games that they had, oh my god.
That's dope. You know, I my brother was watching this show called Millionaire Secret. Have you ever guys saw that? I guess that's you don't watch Netflix, but have you seen that, Intern? Millionaire Secret?
I've seen
Secret Millionaire?
Yeah, I seen the picture. I think I watched a little bit of it, but
It's like they're trying to find out who's the millionaire and whatever. They try to guess who and they vote people off. Like, it's one of those shows. It's kind of interesting.
kind of like The Circle.
Yeah. Kind of like that. But what about you? How have you been? How you been, brother?
Amazing.
Good.
I've been great. I've been listening to old school R&B. Guttzy is the best R&B group of all time.
Not Guy?
No, Guttzy.
So what?
Well, best R&B group for Guttzy. And I've just been enjoying getting older. Like somebody told me the other day they thought I was 35 and I was just like, damn.
That's nice.
That's amazing. I'm like, I'm actually almost 40, but it is what it is. I just like getting older. It's fun.
It doesn't look like you're aging a lot. And even though I was looking at my bro, like, he's 45, he looks like he's fucking 35 as well. Like the older gen don't seem like they're getting old. Like they're not aging bad, I would say.
I will say one thing that saved me is I've never done hard drugs or drank a lot of liquor like that. That's always saved me. And like recently now too, well, in general, I don't drink. Like, I think my pickiness kind of helps me too. So it's like I'm not, even though I'm picky, I don't eat that fucked up. You know, my eating is kind of fucked up. Shout out to Mr. Puffs. But yeah, I drink a lot of water. I eat a lot of greens and shit. So I think my body will be a decent. I just need to work out a little bit more. But fuck, it's hot as a motherfucker.
And it's not easy to work out. It's a very like,
for me it is.
Well, for some people. For me, it's not. Although it's accessible, it's a little thing where like, okay, just go. Just go, get up and go.
But that's how it is for me. Like I can just wake up and go do push-ups. I'll go outside and do push-ups. I'll go outside and do jumping jacks. I'll go outside and run. Like I'll go look at something and do a pull-up. Like I think just me being active just from when younger.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me to just go do whatever. But I do need to do it more.
That's what's up.
I need to focus on that more.
How are you, Intern?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Busy, tired.
I know.
Good.
Mass camp.
She getting ready for It's Carnival.
It's kind of a
You guys already put out your the people that are going to be on your show. I seen a lot of names in there.
Special guests.
You guys pay them or not?
No.
Nigga, are you
They
intern?
get payment. They get payment.
They get payment in terms of.
It depends because everybody has a different, contract.
Is that based on their followership or
Based on what they're bringing to the table, because sometimes, they collab with parties. Sometimes they're bringing like 20, 30 people to play mass.
like a guest would bring 20, 30 people?
Especially ones from the States. Because it's like the States, they don't know. They know what Caravana is, but they're not privy to the whole like playing mass, like wearing a costume and the process of it. So usually they tend to group together.
Do you have to, as a man, if you want to play mass as a man, do you have to have like muscles and stuff?
No.
You can
You
be
don't
like
see
you
fat
can be like
niggas
fat
wearing.
like me.
You've never seen fat
What?
niggas do
All
masks, fam?
shapes, size, color, height, everything.
Oh yeah.
You never went to Banner like
The
that.
road does not discriminate. You guys are coming on
You're
the
like
road?
at the he's at the like he's one of those niggas that are at the far side of the caravan thing chilling
Yeah,
with the
behind
man
the gate.
them. Yeah, behind the
Yeah.
gate.
No, I'm in
at-
the gate
at
still.
or huh?
I'm in the gate.
No, you're
still.
not.
I'm
So
in the
You
gate.
would never
I'm
ask a
in the
question
truck.
like that.
But like
You would never ask a question like
But
that,
I haven't
fam.
been to Banner in so long. But I
My nigga, back
Even
in the
back in
day,
the
there's
day.
fat niggas there dancing
I
up
wasn't
on
looking at the
things.
niggas, bro. I'm looking
Fam,
at the
it's
girls.
everybody. I'm
On
saying,
the
man,
shorts,
there's
bring
everybody.
them.
There's
Okay.
any and
All
everybody
shapes
are
and
winding up
size.
themselves. Fam, oh no, you weren't with us
Naked
last year
outside.
either.
You guys are coming this year?
I go every year, kind of.
He goes at some point at some time.
Yeah, at some point I'll just end up like I'll just get up and go.
Because last year he wasn't supposed to go, but he just ended up being there.
Gucci.
That's
Yeah,
everybody
It was
though.
Gucci.
Yeah,
Gucci
yeah, yeah.
pulled up and he's like, "Yo, I'm downstairs," because I'm like, "All right, fuck, let's just go." And it was literally done. We ran around there. I bucked my girl, and that was it. Actually,
Yeah,
I bucked a
around
few
6
people. I bucked my
o'clock.
cousin over there, my niece. Like, yo, bitch, what the fuck? You better get her. But yeah, we were right behind Duke Dennis and them. I think
Yeah.
That's our truck.
I seen Exotic Butler.
Yeah?
That was our truck.
Oh, yeah?
This was on our truck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Exotic Butler.
An Exotic
Yeah, he
Butler.
Was
because he's playing
behind.
this
He was
year.
at Allure
with
last
the-
year.
yeah,
He was at Six Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that's
you
right.
guys' thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was feeding things. We bucked him like twice, feeding y'all them.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna sneak in the mask and come behind your truck.
But sorry,
What
but
were you saying? Oh, I was driving the U-Haul behind the truck. Like if you went there, I was driving the U-Haul.
I think I might have seen you. What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, I used to go there all the time because of my boy, my other shitty cousin. He used to
Right.
live right there too, right?
Right.
I just go to his house Friday night and then wake up in the morning and hear doom, snoop, snoop, snoop,
Yeah,
and you just hear
nice.
music and you just go outside and everything's lit.
Mm.
Yeah, I miss those times. Good times, even though he's always you. Main topic of the week, I guess that was a viral moment of the week by my old boss, Mr. Freaky Friday. It's funny because Vegas doesn't like to clip out the moments when I say viral shit. He saves them for the pod, and sometimes he's just tired. He doesn't clip them out at all. But when Savv went on fucking Adam22's podcast or whatever, I did say he should do one here. Now, I wasn't as aggressive as this post that I'm about to read for y'all, but Friday seemed to have a little thing, and the Reddit warriors came out and said, Friday Freaky Dread sneaked this on Savv 4 times. It doesn't say Friday Freaky Dread. It says it's real Friday. And Friday said in a Twitter post, I see a lot of Toronto rappers running to US platforms before We Love Hip Hop, thinking that's going to get them lit. They end up getting the lowest views on the American Creators channel ever. Hand over the face emoji. That nigga, hey, that's my emoji, by the way. I use that emoji all the time. And no, actually, I use the shrug one all the time. My bad. If you come to WLHH, you'll get triple the views, and the Americans will see you anyway. Facts. Cap. I love you, Friday, but I understand the sentiment. The way you said it was all off. It's all wrong, brother. All wrong. Now, he replied to this because it went viral. Everybody had something to say about this tweet. Should we talk about some of the people that had something to say about it first?
Let's do it.
ROLLOUT Music said, respectfully, Friday, I've been asking you to come to your platform to promote my shoe line, and you never gave me an opportunity because I don't be on street beef. You don't like positive content. You're looking for crash outs. Kofi's World, who has a nice interview with over here on the platform, and a super dope song that I love. He said, Wagwan. He said, at Friday, Ricky Dread, Wagwan. Vegas replied back, you gonna page him or pay him?
It was actually supposed to be. I'm not really remember the bars. It's supposed to be. I should rob Friday Ricky or just go ahead and pay him. I should have said rob him, not page him. So, to continue on what's happening here, Brown Guy said, respectfully, promoting on more than one Toronto platform is just re-pushing to the same people over and over again. There's so many artists that get left unseen by various platforms. They get discouraged to even promote here. Also, promoting outside of your own city, country is smart. There's been a saying worldwide, your own city won't fuck with you until someone else does. Market worldwide, don't be local-minded. I agree with Brown Guy made it. But I feel like you still need to do those local runs because the local runs is going to make your interviews more polished. You know, it's like jumping into the league without training. Like you have to train and you have to, you know what I'm saying, prepare for the next wave, for your next step in your career. And I feel like what Friday was trying to say is like, do your local runs first, then you can go out and do your market runs. Now, I don't even agree with that. I also would say like you can just do a blend of both. Don't just do locals only or do outside only. You do both. You set up your schedule. You do local. You go outside. You go to New York. You go to LA. You go to Atlanta. You go to Toronto. You go to Vancouver. Like it's music that you're spreading, so the music has to spread. 1111 says, I mean, a lot of the Toronto platforms be acting very Hollywood, so basically he's saying that the Toronto platforms are not reaching out to the artists. And that's sad because the Toronto platforms should reach out to the artists that are hot. K-Trey said, why not reach out to the artists you want to showcase instead of criticizing them instead of criticizing them for going elsewhere? This is true. But I feel like Friday does do his due diligence and reach out to the artist. I don't think he does not do that. So Fixavelli says, bro just talking. He don't rate us. LOL. Even when it's greatness. Lost ratings for him long time ago. Keep 6 we say. Man told me to get my views up. He's clout based and not in the mind frame of let me break an artist, introduce y'all to fresh sound. But watch this. LOL. Fire emoji. He rather me introduce new ops. Wow. Crying emoji. Crying emoji. I don't know. Fixavelli may be onto something. There's a lot of platforms that tell you, oh, get your views up and then maybe we can talk. I'd rather say, hey, what's your budget? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Don't ignore a young artist from being on your platform and just because he doesn't have his views up. Instead of a platform saying, get your clout up and come talk to me, no. You should just be like, yo, what's your budget? You know what I'm saying? What's your budget and we can talk and then you can come on my platform. I feel like platforms should always be open to the artist no matter what. Not even just artists, to anybody. Book writers, film directors, anybody that wants to promote their stuff, your platform should be open. And if their quote unquote numbers ain't up, then that accumulates the views. Get your clout up. Not get your clout up, get your, you know what I'm saying? What's your budget? Do you have a budget to come on my platform? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the platforms don't even charge the artists to come on their shit, but realistically, they should be charging. T.TV here is Friday. Ricky Dread calls out Savv Top 5 pressing Killy for not doing interviews with him.
All these niggas are accessible to an extent. I think like we've interviewed Top 5, not in person, but we've had phone calls. Yes. Like the same people that Friday speaks to, like we speak to too.
I know.
There's no different. Or maybe he speaks to more people in the States. But we still speak to people in the States. It's just levels. But yeah. Okay, so to Friday's point, we were actually on those guys from time too. Mm-hmm. Because if I remember interviewing RIP Dope Boy DQ mentioning 100 OTDs saying, yo, that nigga's a problem still. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Back then. So like I don't think, again, everybody's gonna say, at the end of the day, Friday just needs to chill the fuck out. I understand his frustrations because I do agree with him to a certain extent that, yes, certain people should have, like a Savv interview, the Savv interview with my boy, he just didn't seem comfortable. He did not seem comfortable. He seemed nervous with Adam22. I don't know what the situation was. We spoke about that with my girl, with Shen. Friday just has to chill. He just looks, it makes him look away doing this. And I understand he probably does this for the views and whatever, but it's like Friday just work, cuz like who cares if they come or not? Like it shouldn't be you. When people look up to somebody like you and you're supposed to be the guy, like you shouldn't be reacting like this. Who cares if they come or not? Keep building up the platform and keep building the platform to a point where they would want to come. Make the content look presentable for them to want to come. Like have conversations that would make them want to come. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think like it's like I agree with you, and I also do agree with Friday as well. I just the wording was bad.
Yes,
that's all.
The wording sucked.
The wording was horrible.
Both.
It made you look. It
On
made
the
you look
tweet
stupid.
and the response.
And the response. They're both. That's what I'm saying. The response to me wasn't like it was genuine. It was like maybe half for the views, but like half of it is real. Like you can hear it. Like bro, like it was like I don't rate you guys for not coming here to me first and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And that's been his issue for years. His issue has been for years is that a lot of these guys come and like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they'll do stuff and they'll say, yeah. And we'll have conversations with these guys forever and they just won't pull up on you. We've had to, like, we could do the same shit.
Yeah,
we could sit down here and be like those conversations. Many people that we've conversated, and after we've conversated with them, they'll go pop up on Friday's platform.
Yeah, and that's fine.
And these niggas are not lit. Or I shouldn't say they're not lit. Nobody's really reaching out to them, and we're one of the one people that are reaching out to them or whatever. Maybe Friday is reaching out to them. We don't know, but like
we're talking about people that have working relationships with me, that promise to come on the platform but end up going over there. Like,
fuck,
but I'm not even gonna. But that's what I'm saying. But am I gonna do what Friday does? And be like, yo, the man numbers are blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have to work 10 times harder for them to appreciate what I do here, and that's all you gotta do, bro.
Because then too, you're hurting the regardless if I don't know if he cares or not. But then he's hurting the relationships too because now you're looking at it like, okay, what if Pressa and them has situations where they just couldn't end up going there or whatever? We don't know everybody's situation. Like maybe some people have honestly tried and they just couldn't or whatever. They just feel a way about Friday's content, the things that he speaks about, speaking to other people. Like I'll never knock Friday's work ethic. But again, shit like this is why a nigga wouldn't want to come on your platform.
Yeah, that is true. You crashing out, cuz.
Again, I wouldn't say he's crashing out because he usually gets mad when he says this is a crash out, but he's just being emotional to the situation. I get it. It's been going on for years. You built up your platform. You think it's #1, but like you got to keep building because there's no stopping. Like you can't just think, oh, just because you've done so many interviews and this. And then that too, like you're wild as fuck for saying that you're going to get more views than No Jumper them niggas. Like Friday, come on. Don't let them little rap boy ninja numbers that you're getting now get to your head because like, you know what I'm saying? Chill out, bro. Chill the hell out, broski. You are not getting any of these niggas better views than anybody on No Jumper, Poetic Flacco, Sage Cheese, Vlad. Like, come on, Friday, don't do that. Like, your page is doing well now. Not doing as well as 2019, but it's doing well right now. So just enjoy that. Be happy that you're still getting big fucking interviews, that you're still doing big shit. Like, I think that's the problem with Toronto too. Is just like he, not a really Toronto man, but he is. But like that energy keeps getting into himself where it's just like, yo, you gotta knock another nigga when he's down. Savv at the end of the day did an interview with No Jumper.
That's a congratulatory
that should just be a congratulate and that's it. Like, yes, you can, again, I understand. I felt the same way, but there's no reason to be like, yo, you niggas could get more views and people just support the nigga. Just repost his fucking interview.
Exactly.
Help him get more views instead of bringing these niggas, trying to bring them down and just so they can come on your platform. Like that's, again, you guys know how I feel about it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's another moment for Friday. At the end of the day, I think he kind of likes it because it's still bringing the platform attention.
Yeah,
so
1,000%.
That's
1,000%.
Yeah. I don't want to harp on this issue. Big up Savv.
Big up Savv. Big up Friday too. Big up Friday.
I'm not bigging up Friday until Friday gives me some more love though.
I'm bigging him up.
That's
so.
fine. You guys are live brethren.
Big him up for like, you know, it's just going hard, man. He's going hard for his cause. Like I always have to big up a man that does that.
I don't. But yeah, I see you guys bigging each other. Yo, shout out the man at the GTV network.
Hey, it's a person with fucking respect on the man.
No. It's still fucking sneak dissing and shit because it's like he'll never.
I'll still sneak dissing too.
No, no. We're not sneak dissing though. We straight up, if we're dissing somebody or we have an issue with somebody, we say it straight up. This thing has yet to say my name yet.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to have a conversation.
We don't. We still, fam. I'm just like that's the problem, which I think people understand. I'm just as stubborn as this nigga. So if he has nothing to say to me, I have nothing to say to him. What the fuck do I have anything to say to him
your
for?
father, that's why.
Hey man,
your bad father.
He could be a deadbeat dad though.
Does he have to go to war?
Mm-hmm.
If there was a war, Does he go to war?
No, why the fuck would the deadbeat dads have to go to war? No, fam. Then what the fucking? Then what are the baby moms gonna do then? They ain't gonna have nobody to bug. Where they gonna get the little extra piece of money to go fucking go out in the fucking summertime and the weekend time when the youth there? Like, no, fam, no, deadbeat dads don't. And then too, if the deadbeat dads are going to war, what are the waste youth bitches doing then? The waste youth moms.
The waste gal them have to enlist. Listen, the waste gal them have to enlist in the army as a buffer, and they have to sit in the corner for when the man them
Come back.
is like, you know,
Chilling.
either they're cheesed or whatever. They're the stress reliever. So they just have to keep their mouth open and wet and let the man them offload in the face. That's what the waste gal them have to do.
Saving Private Ryan Part 2.
Saving Ryan's privates.
Yeah. Shout out Pink House, man. Shout out Pink House.
What do you think waste gals should do? And deadbeats. Should deadbeats be going to war?
No.
You said no.
I don't believe in war.
What do the waste gal them do then?
What should the waste gal them do? They should actually take accountability for the next 5 years. If you're a waste gal, well, how did that work? Yeah, you would have to go to court and then take accountability for 5 years.
Nigga.
But yeah, I think they should take accountability. That's what women should do.
Yeah.
I would love them to take accountability and actually admit when they're wrong. Or when something's wrong, going wrong, anything like that. As far as the men, they should fucking don't be deadbeats. Take care of your fucking kid.
Yeah, no.
That's just simple, fam. If you're gonna fucking breed up a thing and have a fucking youth, take care of it, fam. Regardless.
And the gal them, regardless if the man them is paying support or not support, if the man them want to see their youths, let them see their youths, fam. Don't stop them.
Because when your kids are getting older and they turn that shit around on you, you're gonna regret it like motherfuckers, fam.
Yeah, they don't care about where the money's coming from.
That too, and think about how many of these bitches would just appreciate having the fucking baby dad in the fucking kid's life just to be there. Like, you ungrateful bitch. Like, I hate girls like that. Like, that shit, fam, it irks me because you guys don't understand the fucking years of trauma that you're passing on. You guys, again, I put out the post. Women deal with a lot of mental health and trauma more than men. So you guys think, okay, well, I think that helping that trauma is keeping my kid away from its father. You're just adding on to more fucking trauma and stress, fam. Like, don't be cunts.
It's actually a backwards theory, because wouldn't you want time for yourself?
No,
wouldn't you want, like,
they'll jeopardize jeopardize their peace to make sure that you don't feel peace. That's what I'm telling. It's an ongoing trauma thing, fam.
Yeah.
And then too, like, the gal them. Anytime I put in the comments or anything that the gal them are doing something, don't come with me and tell me that men deal with it too. I fucking know. I'm talking about you. I know men deal with fucking mental health and trauma. I know niggas are fucked up too, but we're talking about you, bitch. We're talking about you right now.
Yeah, man.
Like, holy fuck, stop, like, pushing the shit away. It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your life is not gonna fucking die. You're not gonna die by just admitting that you're a woman and you're human and you're fucked up and you're trauma. Like, I'm a fucked up nigga. I talk about it, bro. I admit it. But, like, you bitches need to fucking take accountability a little bit. God damn.
It's facts, man.
And baby mamas, let your fucking kids
fathers see their freaking fathers, bro. Because let the kid them see their fathers, bro. Regardless of whatever, especially if he wants to. There's some niggas that don't want to see their kids. There's some niggas that make excuses to see their kids. Like, if a nigga wants to see his kids and will move everything around just to be with them, that's a guy that you'd want to make sure that he sees his kids or his family at least. That's kind of fried.
Now. If he sees the kid and he's only like dropping the kid out, bringing the kid to the hood or around the man them or shit like that, yes, keep your fucking kid. Keep your fucking kid. Especially nowadays, if you're gonna go in the jungle or all these places, keep your fucking kid. But if you guys are going to the movies, the park, somewhere nice and like quiet, yeah, let them see the fucking kid, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, bro. That's right.
What do you want to talk about? Top 5 or T-Pain?
Let's do the hottest news. The hottest.
Well, Top 5 allegedly brought down Adam22 here. I know I got a conversation with Alex, and Alex said, "How do you know that Top 5 brought him down?" And I'm like, why else did Adam22 come to fucking Toronto? He's been doing fucking whatever for how long? Never come to Toronto, and all of a sudden he came to Toronto first raising links with Top 5. Top 5 brought his ass down here.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So he brought him around. They went to the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He also linked up with Savv, too. You know, big link ups. It looks like they did an interview in Jungle, but it's like he could barely get to the interview, which my boy was saying he was just on his demon time doing just beer shit. Brought him to his mom Duke's house in Jungle, I believe, where his mom Duke's used to live or lived. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised. He also was on phone with Whack. Whack. They called Whack 100. They showed that Whack was on the phone. Or, you know, they brought Adam to the Jungs, and then they also went to Driftwood.
Wow.
What's your take on this whole situation? Like Adam22 coming to Toronto. Like, obviously, this is good. To me, this is goated for top 5. I don't give a fuck what anybody feels, how he feels. You might not like him, but again, this is the same thing what I said. He's bringing attention to the city. Yeah. It might not be in the greatest way. Like, I don't agree with how he does it, but the nigga is bringing Adam22. He has Whack 100. Like, low-key, who knows? Like, does Whack and them conversate with Friday? If it's not for top 5 being mixed up and they're trying to get something on 5, like, I don't know, man. I just feel like 5 does a lot for even, like, fuck. Like, he made Pressa and fucking Bundog drop music. Fire fucking tunes. So, yes. What's your take? Is this good? Is this bad? Is this leading to more? Are we going to see a No Jumper Canada soon? Like, what does all this mean at the end of the day?
Top 5 is definitely like he knows what he's doing. He's smart. Having No Jumper come to his neighborhood and stuff, that's really dope. That's really good content even for No Jumper.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And Top 5's awareness, because Top 5 is known. People know him of any culture, any race, any person. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the most famous rappers in Toronto. And that just cements his dominance in Toronto itself, going to his neighborhood and going to Driftwood and all sorts of stuff. I know he did want to bring academics here too. So that's next. Possibly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him having the influencers come to his city, that might be a really good play for him. You know what I'm saying? After academics, who's next after that? Vlad maybe? Or friggin'
Say Cheese.
Say Cheese, Esso, friggin'
yeah, Esso and Heineken.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the next steps for him. And I feel like he's far ahead of his time with this content shit. I feel like I wish he could just turn on his camera more for his live streams and stuff, because he'd be really, really, really golden. And that's another form of income for him. But until then, just bringing awareness to his brand and possible lead up to a song or something like that would be really dope. And I think it's positive. Same thing for Savv, you know, like it just makes sense. Like I don't know if it's coincidence, but his interview dropped and then boom, he links up with Savv. Like it's just, and even after the whole Friday stuff, it's like he was upset that, remember, like just leading in, we were talking about earlier, just leading to Friday, talking about Savv should have been on We Love Hip Hop. Savv not brought him to his hood and brought him around to his block. Like, what do you? Now, I'm pretty sure he has his foot in his mouth now. Freddie has his foot in his mouth because what do you say now? What do you say now?
It's funny. I was gonna say that there, but I was leaving it to this now because now you said, "Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get more views." But what about the relationship?
That's
like
the problem. That most important part.
I didn't want to yellow tape you then, but I'll yellow tape you now. Friday, not everything is about views, cuz. Like, I know that you're a part of this whole thing where it's just like, you know, we got to get views, we got to get likes, we got to get interactions, insights, and all that. But some things are about networking, they're about relationships, broski. So now that Savv went over there, who cares if he got the lowest views in however long? He has a relationship with Adam22. So now let's just say he goes back to LA and he wants to link or he wants to do this. Yo, Adam, you know this person, you know that person, you can get me in touch with that person. Those things are way more important than getting an interview that has 100K views.
1,000%.
That what? 100K views, how much are we all getting paid for that? What? $50, $100, couple of $100? Like, yeah. That shit ain't doing nothing, cuz. So I keep like, you know what I'm saying? There's more to life than just likes and comments, cuz. And this was a situation where you could have switched it up. And look, imagine now if you would have said some good things about Savv, and I don't know, maybe they did link. We don't know. But now you said something maybe iffy. Savv is gonna be like, okay, well, Friday now he's on the side. We know the conversation that we had behind the scenes with him today. But now if you didn't do that, okay, yo, Friday, Adam22 is coming down here on this and that this day. Come forward. That's why sometimes it's just good to just, you know what I'm saying?
Just
be
relax.
real. Like,
yeah.
no,
yeah.
but it's how you say it, fam.
It's how
like,
you say things,
Me,
yeah.
I'm a grown man. I'm not going to be putting down, like, if Savv is going on an interview and he's holding out a gun and he's doing some idiot shit, I'm going to be on there and be like, yo, that's an idiot thing.
Yeah.
Don't do that. This is not a third. Yeah. But yes, I don't like the fact that Savv did an interview with No Jumper first, but it's like how you present it. Yo, fam, Savv, come to the man. Come to people that understand you. Come to people that is going to relate to you a little bit better. Don't, oh my God, we're going to do better views. No, fam. Don't like...
Yeah.
Niggas out here, their ego is way too fucked up, bro. Niggas acting like they actually did shit out here. That's the problem. Niggas forget, like, yo, we're all still trying to make it.
Exactly.
I don't care how many fucking episodes you got, nigga. None of us got a Drake interview. None of us got a Kendrick interview. None of us got a Weekend interview. Like, you can go viral. Viral is cute, but do you have, like, something that really stands the test? Yes, you have the fucking... But that's still a viral moment. The moment with Bizlock.
Yeah,
it's still viral.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing to actually leave a mark in hip hop?
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, I'm not gonna take away the work that you've done. You've had the first Smiley interviews. You've had a lot of firsts for the city. You've done a lot of firsts for these niggas. But what have you done for me lately?
Exactly. It just goes back to the old business saying. It's like, you know, you're like it's who you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the views and all that shit is all fucking optics. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean shit. It's who you know that gets you in the door. I can be a criminal, but if I know the manager, if I went to school with the manager of ACC, I'm in the door. Criminal record or not. They're like, oh, that's my dog. Fuck that criminal check. Let's just get him in there. It's who you know, and that's happened for me. So imagine, like you said, if he had a better relationship with Savv, No Jumper comes down, yeah. Friday's one of the hottest guys out here. Go link up with him.
I'll even give you one. Look at that. Look at this. Again, the views. Imagine if he doesn't go to fucking Whack 100 and thing and tell him, hey, well, Drake's fucking Top 5 sister.
Yeah.
And you did that after the fact of Top 5 came and told you I was going to give you an interview, but I just had to have 100 niggas. And then he didn't give you the interview. You go say that dumb shit now. Now, Top 5 is in the same position. I could have called you Friday to come do this, but now I'm not.
Yeah. Exactly.
But at the end of the day, Friday probably feels like he don't need them anyway. So as long as Friday, and I'm pretty sure Friday is okay with this decisions he's making, that's all that matters at the end of the day. He's gonna keep working. He's gonna keep grinding. So there'll be another Savv and Top 5 hopefully.
He mentioned something about being in connection with the label reps. He said that very specifically. He said he's in touch with Warner, Universal, Sony reps. My question is to you, what's stopping the reps from allowing, and not just Friday's podcast, but allowing podcasts in general to interview artists via online or out here or whatever?
They don't know. So how many reps? Like, one of the reps is my girl from Extra Gravy.
Well, she's not there, no. She has retired, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, she was one of the reps. That's what I'm saying. She was one of the reps at Warner, I believe.
Yeah.
Or Atlantic. I can't remember. But whichever one, I believe it was one. Anyways, she knew about We Love Hip Hop. So it's easy. So when there's things going around or there's conversations going around about how can we promote this artist, is there any interview platforms and this and then the third? Hey, there's We Love Hip Hop, there's Extra Gravy, there's this and then the third. So she can keep you in. But yeah, if you don't know that if they're not going to be able to tap in, right?
Yeah.
So I think when I believe, is it Ives? Is his name? He's from Sony. One of the Sony exec. Ives. I forgot. Ian. I forgot his name. But he's another person too. Like, he's tapped into We Love Hip Hop. So if he sees, okay, we got an artist to push over there, I'm gonna fucking throw them over to We Love Hip Hop. But fuck Sony and them. Fuck all Toronto labels. You guys need to do better and learn how to promote your artists, i.e. Sad Boy. Actually, I don't know if Sad Boy's signed. I shouldn't say that.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, whoever's
behind the Sad Boy is sad business, cause
yeah, they're doing sad work.
That's all. I'm not even. No, that's not all I gotta say. Like, you guys really fucked up, man. Like, I don't know why you guys are sleeping on songs and not putting them in the market it's supposed to be. But y'all gotta do better. I'm not saying the music is not that bad. The music is whatever, it can go on, whatever. But it's like, don't move on from the song so fast. Y'all move on to the songs way too fast. Y'all niggas ain't fucking Camila Cabello out here and shit. Like y'all ain't fucking fucking Sabrina Carpenter. Like, y'all can't be
The
moving on from records
Weeknd,
like that so fast.
Drake.
Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to sit on some of those motherfucking records, dog. Like, I'm sick of that shit. Like, it's not as cooked up as it can be. Like, if you guys are independent artists and you guys have all the control, you guys can do what the fuck you want to do. So just fucking do it, bro. Just do it properly, bro.
Again, maybe
Take time.
maybe they just don't know what they're doing either.
I want to say that.
Because remember, they're just following a method that they feel like has been working for the last how many years in the industry, right?
No, well, that's not the method.
It's not, but
that
that's
fast ass cookie cutter shit is not going to cut it.
But that's what people have been doing. So at the end of the day,
No, they have not
Yes,
like
they
that.
have.
Well, okay, maybe, but I'm glad that the rollout is coming back out. Pusha T, even Cardi B's rollout, fucking songs ass, but the rollouts, whatever. But the rollouts is happening. Like, rollouts are back. Roll the shit out properly, cuz. Roll it out.
Yeah, you guys are not that big of an artist.
You
You
know
guys
what
are
I'm
not
saying?
big music artists. You're big entertainers and socialites.
You know what I'm saying? Clips dropped this trailer. Clips dropped the trailer.
3 interviews.
Announced the album drop in July. Dropped the single. Got that buzzing. Dropped So Be It. Mind you, maybe a little bit too quick, but they dropped it. But within that time frame, they're doing interviews. They're talking to people. They're sitting down explaining bars and situations. The hype for the album is just big. So people are going to listen to it even if they hate Pusha T and Malice. They're going to go tap in to see who they dissing.
Yeah, but going back to what you just said, look what you just said. Them niggas just dropped 2 songs like a month apart.
Yeah.
Not even, like a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks within, yeah.
Ace Trumpets dropped 3 weeks ago. So Be It 11 days ago.
Yeah.
So that, again, I think it's to your point of, or to my point, these motherfuckers are flushing out the music. It's to your point, there's more of a promotion and marketing behind it.
Yes, there is. Because they did the interviews and they did the Colors performance. So it's like they're still promoting the songs and all sorts of shit because they promoted Ace Trumpets on the Colors.
And even the interviews with the viral moments. But that just goes
Yes.
back to my girl is they don't know where to put her, where it's getting her. So like, and that's why I'm saying she needs to come to us or she needs to
She
do
just
a
needs
little.
to go on the platforms.
But that's what I'm saying.
whatever.
But she needs to go to more platforms. She's going to platforms, but I feel like she's going to the wrong platform. She's not going to a platform. She's going to platforms that are safe. So when you go to a safe platform, you're not going to get a viral moment. You're not going to have good conversations because there are motherfuckers that don't really relate to Sad Boy. At the end of the day, we might not per se relate to her, but I want to say we're from the same fucking struggle.
Yeah.
We're niggas at the end of the day, so we can have certain conversations with her that a white guy from fucking Chattanooga is not going to have with her.
That's facts.
That's my only issue with it. But shout out Sad Boy regardless.
No, she's still doing it.
Off of it, before we leave off of this top 5 stuff, do you think that this was Top 5's way of kind of taking shots at K Money and Casper and pressing them with the Brandon My Boy thing? Because remember, when he was in jail, they brought down Brandon. And then the Brandon video dropped recently after they kicked off. So now it's just like, all right, I'll up you guys. I'll go bring Adam22.
To your same ends when nobody is at.
By the way, this was Tia's fucking thought. Tia told me. Tia told me this, okay? And she wanted to tell you guys.
Was this the one up on Brandon?
Yes. Not more of a one up on Brandon, but more of a one up on Pressa, like
Not Brandon,
BFR
that's what I meant to
and
say. Yeah.
K Money and them.
Yeah, because he showed the chain, right? He still has the chain in
He
possession.
showed the chain to my boy?
Yeah, he still has the chain.
Mm.
He went
Yes,
to
he does.
Driftwood,
Oh,
you know what
fuck.
I'm saying? So yeah, he did a lot of madness still. And yeah, 100% it's a one up on those guys. 100%.
Do those guys go back? Like, do they up and do they bring Vlad? Or are they like
gotta
Kai
they
Cenat?
should bring academics to Jungle.
Holy. Academic, be like, holy. These guys, I'm like you. I don't know if I'm safe. I'm gonna press Bundog. They got me here in Jungle right now. I don't want Top 5 to like accidentally shoot and hit me.
Oh my god, this nigga. But yeah, they got if Get Back is what they're on, then yeah, they have to do that because has there been any responses to this recently? No,
I haven't seen anything online yet.
I think they're just gonna taunt They're just gonna do the same taunting they've been doing, which is with the DBK guy. They're just gonna continue that.
And at the end of the day, I don't agree. Like, I don't think they should play into that. Now, if it's all fake, then yes. If it's all fake, then yeah, go play into it. Bring down like another fucking big streamer, academics, whoever, and then, you know, keep your back and forth there. But I think there's no sense to do the back and forth if it's fake. Like, it doesn't make sense. You guys already wrote diss tracks. Nobody responded to the diss tracks. I mean, K Money and Casper, that's a different. Well, Casper, no. K Money, that's a different story. I mean, apparently I'm not from the streets, so I shouldn't just speak on street stuff. But hey, man, you guys posted about it online, so I feel like it should be spoken about. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in this situation, man. And again, big up, regardless if you like him or not, big up Top 5 for bringing Adam22 down here.
Yeah, that's a big move.
Or if he didn't come down here, big up Adam, or big up Top 5 for Adam22 wanting to come to Canada.
Yeah, that too. Linking
Yes,
up
sir.
linking up with the dogs, though.
Yeah, that's big as. T-Pain has been in interviews and stuff saying that he's just like, I don't know, he just has an issue with Drake. It's been going on for a while now. There was a clip that was on, I think Toronto Raptors posted it, that was going viral, where T-Pain said something about the Toronto hip-hop legend, the boy Drake, and Drake commented on the clip. They also pulled up a thing back in the day. I forgot. I think it was with him and Joe Button, and he was talking about the fact that, yo, when I sing, you niggas didn't like it, and now that Drake is singing, it's okay. No, he didn't say that. I think he said that pretty much what he said was the like second half of Scorpion he didn't like. There was something wrong with it. And I think it was the singing. I can't remember, but he had an issue with the second half of Scorpion.
Do T-Pain?
Yes. So that's what he said something. I think that was another interview where he said, oh, when Drake does the singing, it's okay, but when I do it, it's not. So Drake responded to this Toronto rapper post saying, this guy has always had resentment for me. Laughing emoji. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. And it does kind of seem weird. You're trying to look for the other one?
Yeah. But go ahead.
But yeah, we were having a conversation too. It does seem corny, and T-Pain has never been cool for what he was doing musically. I think we liked his music.
I got it.
But him himself, we thought he was corny as fuck. That's wild.
Yeah.
So it does seem resentful. It does seem jealous.
It is. It's hater shit. It's old
T-Pain is in his feelings.
Old nigger bitter shit. That's the same shit.
Old nigger bitter shit.
That's
the name of the episode. Old nigger bitter shit.
Old nigger bitter shit. That's the same thing Pusha T's drinking. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
it's the same thing Pusha's drinking.
It's the same thing Jim Jones is drinking. It's old nigger bitter shit. Like, you guys are, I don't know what it is with the
Friday
spotlight.
drinking it too? Give me my props.
I think he had a wets. I think he got a wets.
He got a wet.
He got a wets. But he's not fully engaged in the old nigger bitter shit. He actually has facts to what he's saying. But at the same time, yeah, old nigger bitter shit, fam. It's diabolical. You guys need to stop. You guys let the youth them live, dog. Wanna let the youth them bomber clot live, man. You're gonna hating the man them for what? Can I get one actually?
No, of course.
I'm actually like,
We're not supposed to eat this. I shouldn't even be giving this nigga this. This nigga got diabetes and shit. He should be drinking water. Oh, you not him. I should have never put him on. It's a wrap. Keep this away from you. It tastes good, alright?
oh my
Shout out
god.
Guttzy. Back to this hating ass nigga T-Pain. We have to take a food break. T-Pain just needs to shut the fuck up and go play games.
Yeah.
Nigga, you were never cool. Nobody was ever you. Yes, you had a style where you were singing but you weren't even rapping anything hard. Like, come on, fam. You name me a hard T-Pain verse. You know what was his best verse? On Try to Get Loose. What they do? Tell me what they say. Tell me what they do. That was your best song, and that was a feature with fucking Chris Brown and fucking Little Mama. Like, get the fuck out of here. T-Pain has never been the guy. Like, he's always been like not really the guy, but like
he's like you would say like he's always a Robin or someone's Batman.
yes, you've never been the guy. Like, don't do that. And this is not even Toronto talking. Like, this is just in general. You got bodied by Jay-Z. Jay-Z said move with that auto-tune shit. And now you're trying to say that Drake took your sauce from where? What sauce? You were the nigga that you're the reason why Maya P put out that ass tune about. He was a fairy. You were spinning around like a fruit bowl, cuz. What are you talking about? That is not you. You've never made a project where man them were like, yo, this is a classic T-Pain. Broski, did you listen to the T-Pain? Who the fuck was saying that? Not even the girl them were saying that. Nobody ever looked at anybody and said T-Pain has a classic album. You're not on Drake's level. Drake is not copy. Why the fuck does Drake have to copy you? He can copy niggas from Atlanta, niggas from Toronto. He's not copying you for what? He's never even sampled none of your songs. Get the fuck out of here, T-Pain. Don't piss me off right now. You just want to be relevant. His views from his video game thing must have been going down. Because why are you coming out here and doing this now? You just like VAGEZ said, you just look like a bitter old nigga bitch shit. Like, whatever the fuck you said. I don't know, fam.
Yeah, he's drinking the bitter old nigga. I don't know what I said either.
Old nigga bitter shit.
There you
Old
go.
nigga bitter shit.
Old nigga bitter shit, bro. That's that drink.
Yeah, but
He's juicing.
yeah, he's juicing. You're juicing for real, fam. I can't. My crew can't go for that. No, no can go. So I'm sorry, fam. Yeah, you're a hater.
Trash in the bucket.
And you know what he's gonna do, right?
What?
He's gonna get online. He's gonna get on his platform. Yo, so what I really meant to say was, Drake does, he said it in a song where he was talking about he was gonna basically bow out and everything. That's all I meant was for the song. I don't know why everybody's trying to say I like Drake. I bump Drake every time. My kids like Drake. That's what he's gonna say. Bet. How much you want to say? This nigga's gonna turn into Jagmeet Singh.
He's gonna do it still.
This nigga is gonna turn into a goof.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna turn into a Jagmeet still.
I see it coming.
That's the new term for a goof. You're gonna turn into a Jagmeet.
You're gonna turn into a Jagmeet.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser.
We just have a few more stuff. The other things are sports related, but I can just get this off my chest because last week VAGEZ was talking about the Trainwreck documentary.
Yeah,
with,
so I already spoke on it. So you.
Yeah, so he spoke on it. He's seen it. I finally watched it with Rob Ford. Trainwreck from Netflix. You guys are cocksuckers for making a documentary like that had no means of being out. It did nothing. It showed nothing. You guys could have talked about like all the good things or just in general. It was just to pretty much shit on Rob Ford. If that's the point of your guys' documentary, go fuck yourself personally. Like, that's an idiot thing. We need to have, like, these documentaries should be informative. Like, the nigga smoked crack. You guys, that was it. That was the whole documentary was on. He was a politician or he was the mayor of Toronto that smoked crack and did wild shit. But you guys didn't focus on none of the good shit, though. Like, I understand it's called Trainwreck, but, like, nothing. The one thing that I said that I found out about him was his dad. Like, his whole brothers, like, they were like a link-up thing. So it was his bro. It was the two other bros, his pops and him. Like, that was it. That was the only thing I learned. I didn't really learn much about his mom. I didn't even know he had a wife, or at the time his wife that was with him. No, I don't know if they were together or she became a widow after the situation. There was just nothing. It was just pretty much to shit on the man, trying to say like he was a piece of shit. He was a fucking mayor that smoked crack. I'm pretty sure if you checked half of the fucking people that are in politicians right now in Toronto, I'm pretty sure they do crack and cocaine too. My brethren have sold to them back in the day. So like don't start here and try and act like fucking Rob Ford was the worst of worst. He was actually good. Like, what about the job he did as a mayor? And I think that, like, we knock on some of these documentary platforms, but there's got to be a documentary platform that's more informative in a sense where it's just like, okay, this person was a piece of shit, but there was some good towards him. He did do some good, because it doesn't, like, throughout this whole time, everybody talks about Rob Ford. Nobody talks about the job he did as a mayor. It was just everything else other than that.
That's facts.
And I want to talk about Olivia Glondike. Olivia Glondike said I wanted to eat her pussy. That is not true. This nigga is a goat.
I got more than enough to eat at home.
I got more than enough to eat. And then the reporter lady like, oh my God, I don't know if this is language that we can use, but he used it anyways. Like,
Yeah,
who cares? Shut up.
That's stupid behind the scenes.
But that nigga is a goat.
He's a goat. To add to your point, and I think we talked about it off camera. You said Child Support did a better documentary than Trainwreck.
Yes.
I would say Trainwreck has a one up on them for having the
Actual
people talking about the situation, and that's the only thing child support is missing. If they had that,
I think child support would be one of the best platforms in the city.
They would be the best documentary platform in the world because they do their insight. Like I said, you just need the people now. Once you do that, you're untouchable. Cause after that, like I said, Guttzy didn't like it. I learned some stuff, but I also learned some more stuff even after talking to my broski. Yeah, Rob Ford was a different brother.
Next topic. Well, congratulations. I believe we spoke about it. SGA. He's now MVP and finals MVP and a championship winner.
Woo!
People are saying, is he the face of the league? And a lot of people are denying it. Really quick, do we believe that SGA is the new face of the NBA? I will start by saying no. I think you're putting in not almost everybody else, but a Jason Tatum. I think you're putting Luka. I think you're putting Anthony Edwards. I think LeBron is still the face of the league. I want to say what happened to fucking Steph. Like, even though he got injured, but like I feel like Steph has been somewhat the face of the league, even though people haven't really spoke about it. But the game has changed so much around Steph, but we never talk about Steph being the face of the league.
That's a fact.
He's won the most championships in the last how long? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? To me, Steph would be somewhat of the face of the league. But if we're going to like the new generation of guys, I'm definitely giving it to Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. I know you're gonna say that. This young lady here apparently keeps in his post. Curvy Latina says Shy is not the face of the league, and that's what she had to say.
Now she sounds dumb as fuck explaining it.
But I understand what she's saying.
I understand what she's saying.
Yes, I get it. That's why I said, like, regardless of how she explained it, I do understand what she's saying. She's basically saying there wasn't no hype built around Shea before coming into the league, such as a LeBron James coming out of thing. Even Kevin Garnett, he has a lot of buzz coming into the NBA. Shaq had a lot of buzz coming into the NBA. Kobe had a lot of buzz through his father coming into the NBA. Like you said, Magic had a lot of buzz come in. They were saying Jordan, but I feel like Jordan had a lot of buzz coming into the NBA, and like Shai didn't. So that,
but just because you have a buzz doesn't make you.
Off.
It doesn't, because that doesn't make you the face of the league per se. Because there's been European, like Jokic was never the fucking face of the league.
But there are steps. She said you have to have that polarizing.
But just because she says it doesn't mean
I'm not
that
saying
that's
she's
true.
right. I'm just saying based on her steps, it's be polarizing as a figure, like be someone talked about before entering the league, enter the league, and then win. And that's how you become the face. That's what she was pretty technically saying. Matt Jordan didn't become the face of the league until maybe, 92?
Yeah, but Jordan wasn't coming into the league as the face of the league either, so she's wrong there.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he won. He became the face of the league.
So I think again, it's just too early to say if he's like, I don't think. Actually, I do, because Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Luka were all somewhat of the faces of the league. Like, they were trying to make the faces of the league. Ja Morant, we obviously know what he's doing, and Luka and my boy can't win. So I think the problem is they don't want Shea to be the face of the league, but at some point he's going to be.
So you think he's gonna grind to get that?
I think
position?
Here's the thing: the East is too fucked up right now, and the West is everybody's trying to figure things out. Shea, if they can three-peat. He's the face of the league.
He becomes the face, 100%.
Because the last person to three-peat was fucking Kobe and them.
Yes.
So LeBron hasn't even been able to three-peat. I don't even think fucking my boys even three-peated. Steph and them never three-peated. They did two, whatever. Yeah. So if he wins 3 in a row, fuck. If he wins 2 in a row,
he might still.
He's still the face of the league, because the last people to do 2 in a row. Was
Steph and them.
So yes, I think he's on the verge there. I'm not gonna just crown him just off of one win, but yes, he's on the verge of being the face of the league. Everything that Joy said about him being one of the faces of the league, she's wrong though. She's just talking out her ass. And by the way, Netflix's documentary is 49 minutes, while Six Tails is 53. Keep in mind that Netflix are 52. Whatever. Keep in mind that Netflix has an intro and all other kind of stuff, whereas Thing does kind of have an intro too. Yeah, he does kind of have an intro with
He
the
always
thing.
does like a backstory.
Not even that. He does have an intro where people were telling him, "Yo, big up the channel," and the this and that and the third. So he does have like a minute or two of an intro too. But I just feel like a man that's on YouTube doing a fucking YouTube documentary, and these guys did a come on, to me that's lazy, fam. They did a Netflix documentary, and you did less time. That's all I'm saying. They could have did a way better job with that Rapford one. There was so much more that they could got into that they didn't. But whatever. Fuck
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. They could have gotten into something.
But like I said, it just felt like they wanted to shit on the man. That's it. And MASAI gets fired from the Raptors. I'm cheesed, not surprised.
Not surprised at all. I thought he was gonna get fired last year, to be honest.
Nah, I knew they weren't gonna fire him because he was still in the contract. So I thought they were gonna let him. I honestly thought that they were gonna try and make him rebuild the team and then figure it out from there. Like, yo, if we don't get in the playoffs in the next like 5 years or so, then yeah, like, you know, wrap it up. Or if we don't get into the playoffs by the time your contract's done, just off of this. But it seems like, well, we already knew. I from time when I said what they were gonna do with the Leafs and they actually did it, I'm like, oh, they're gonna clean out the whole thing. And like I said before, owners are taking back the league.
Yeah.
Clip this. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been seeing it for like months now that the white people them are taking back the leagues. The owners are like, fuck the players, fuck the coaches, fuck anybody that tries to think that this is their team. It's ours. So they don't give a fuck if you're an all-star player, superstar player, a generational talent, a generational coach, whatever. They don't give a shit anymore. The white people them want back. They're realizing that they've spent a lot of money on these motherfuckers. I shouldn't even say white. Just owners in general. Most of you guys are white, but like, you know what I'm saying? But the owners are just like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, let's get the money back going to us.
Yeah. A little birdie told me that MASAI might have heard about this news weeks prior, and he was arguing with somebody on the phone, and the person didn't know what it really was about. But yeah, when the news popped out, that person figured out.
Oh, that's what it was about.
Yeah. So
be.
he knew. Well, he knew Wagwan.
I'm pretty
he
sure
was
he
trying
knew.
to even, apparently, he was trying to even get them to, like he said, I'll take less.
Yeah.
To no avail, right? So like I said, it's just a cleaning up of the house.
Do you think he goes back to work ASAP, or do you think he just takes some time off? Because think about it, he's been doing this for a while now. I know
10
he's
years?
been that's just the Raptors though, because remember before that he was with
in,
Denver.
Denver, yeah.
And he was the one that traded Carmelo and shit. He came here, traded Bargnani, DeRozan. It's funny, I heard somebody say, like, people talk about the greatest rapper of all time, and they're saying that MASAI is one of them. Like, he might just be the greatest rapper of all time, because if we don't bring him in, do we still win the chip? Like, we always talk about Kawhi and this and that and the third, but if we don't take a risk on bringing him in and saying, all right, well, bro, remember, he fired Dwayne Casey. Dwayne Casey was the coach of the year before.
Yeah.
Fired him, traded the best fucking player on the team. This is kind of a fucking a Dallas situation.
Yeah, it is.
Where it's just like, all right, we take a risk. We'll see what happens. Like, at that time, I remember, I think I just came out of jail. Yes, I came out of jail because I remember they lost to... I was in the halfway house when they lost to Cleveland, when LeBron hit the fucking stupid ass shot off the thing.
Yeah.
And then I remember a couple of days later, they fire thing. And then I remember after that, they're like, a trade for Kawhi. And I'm like, and Danny Green. I'm like, yo, fam, it might work. Boy, did that work like a motherfucker. So yeah, shout out MASAI, man, for everything that you've done for the Toronto Raptors, the real Toronto team. Not that other fake ass team that just steals these white people's money all fucking year and give these niggas false hope like they're gonna do something and then get kicked out of the second round or the first round.
Yeah, you a real goat, brother.
Yeah, shout out MASAI, and shout out to just that 2019 Raptors win that championship, because after looking at OKC and what they had to deal with, fam, I don't think fam, that's a real parade, that 2019 shit. Whatever they were doing in OKC, it was mashup team. But other than that, the last guy in the fucking, what do you call it there, that was on the run for the New Orleans lockout thing.
Guy, no?
The second last guy has
guy.
been fucking
Found and arrested.
Yeah, found and arrested. Elliot Wilson claimed that there hasn't been any major hit records in hip hop since this year, since Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Is he true? Is he lying?
Any hit records? Like, what are you talking about? Street bangers or billboards?
Yeah, I think he's coked out. I think that's West Coast Wilson talking, because last time I checked, Nokia was a hit.
Yep.
Last time I checked, I don't know. I'm still in Toronto, but Nokia bumps.
Yeah. Who's calling that? Who's calling that? Who's calling that shit?
Yeah, I'm sorry, that shit bumps. Double XL put out the freshman cover of the new class.
Name them, and I'll tell you if I know them or don't know them, or heard of them or don't heard of them.
Jello.
Jello?
Yeah.
Never heard.
I might swear.
Wait, Jello ball. Yeah. I heard.
Laser Dim 700.
Never heard.
I can't think of their song right now. Rayvon.
I heard.
Samara Sin.
Never heard.
Nino Paid.
Never heard.
Lushimi.
Yes, I heard.
Fire.
For me.
Yeah. For me.
Yeah.
For me.
She was huge.
1900 Rugrat.
Oh yeah, my dog. I heard.
YTB Fat.
I heard, but I never listened.
Baby Chef Do It.
Never heard.
Ian.
I heard. Yachty's people.
Yeah. And M Triplin.
Never heard.
Is this the worst fucking freshman class ever?
How much people did I heard? 5?
You've
5 out of
heard
5?
You heard Jello. You've heard Rayvon. You've heard Laser. No, you said you didn't hear Laser Dim.
So
You've heard Lushimi, 1900 Rugrat, and Ian.
Fat. I said FTB Fat too.
Yeah,
and
you said
Ian.
you've heard.
So 6 out
So
of.
6 out of.
Chef you never heard of?
Huh?
Chef you never heard of?
Chef?
Baby Chef Do It.
Baby Chef Do It. Never heard of. So 6 out of what?
How much is there? 1, 2,
9?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
6 out of 11 is not that bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, my counting is all right.
6 out of 11 is not that bad. So maybe they're onto something. I like all those kids that I said I heard still. I like Ian's record with Yachty. I like 1900 Rugrat a lot. Like I said, the only person I never really heard of music from was YTB Fat, but I heard of him. I seen his chain. I think it's like the big YTB chain, but I never took in his music. You said Loshimi. Fuck, that shit bumps. For me, I really like that shit. You mentioned who else?
Laser Dim.
Never heard of him.
Rayvon,
yeah, TDE, Big Dog. I heard of him.
Who else was on there?
There was one
Jello.
more, and obviously Jello Ball, which I think
Ian.
fell off. I already said Ian.
Okay.
But Jello Ball, which I think fell off, but he had a freaking smash of a hit this year.
It looks like 2010 might have been the goal this year still.
You went through the list? Who's on that list?
They're just showing some of the best ones. 2010 had J. Cole,
Oh
Pill.
wow, it fell off.
Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah.
and OJ the Juice Man.
But there's more.
No, that's what it says right here.
There was only 4 people on that cover?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. So they upped it up.
And then the 2016 was pretty fire too. That had like Little Dicky, Little Yachty, 21 Savage, Kodak, Denzel Curry, G Herbo. Who else am I missing on here? I said 21 Savage, Anderson .Paak, Davies, and I think that's it.
That's probably the most successful.
And Designer.
That's probably the most successful list besides Designer. Designer's successful in his own right, though. That's probably the most successful classman that you just told me out of the bunch that I heard. 'Cause all those guys have careers still. Davies is an actor. Designer, as much as he had his hit, he's still kind of in the mix. Not really. Kodak is still doing his thing. Lil Dicky's an actor now, making movies and shit. A lot of them is doing their thing on that one. I fuck with that list though. What's the worst? Like out of all the freshmen, like who has like 1 or 2 out of them that are still doing it? Everybody kind of fucking retired or quit or gave up.
I'm not sure.
Or
I'm gonna
shit.
go through the list. I'll go through a couple of lists like later on in the next couple of years, and I'll tell you. But thing looks kind of bad too. 24 karat golden, Little Key died, no?
Yeah.
Annalie Chopper, Coyle Ray, Little TJ.
Yikes.
Nah, this one looks decent.
Some of them still have careers. You remember that year?
That freestyle.
Oh, that freestyle was shit, but she has a
Terrible.
career
Yeah.
to this day, and she has a baby. And
But again, like
She had the baby?
I
don't know if she had
think
it.
I think we need to more focus on music career because a
Okay.
lot of because the XL freshman is for music.
That's
Just because
fine.
you branched off and does everything else, I don't think that like I want to see how much people are actually still doing music.
But I think that still counts. I
No,
think
but
impact
after-
counts.
Yeah, after that,
No.
I think
Double XL,
impact counts.
She blew up again.
She
because
did blow up again
everybody
because that's when
was-
she had the stupid song that I hate. Man,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
another
yeah,
name.
yeah.
I'm about to make it wanna hate.
Yeah.
I don't wanna have a
Yeah.
good
She
night.
started dating Pressa after that, and then
Hold up.
yeah, people were making fun of her because she couldn't spit no bars, and she just started twerking.
I
Then
remember
she went
that.
back alt,
That was
Then she
spice.
dropped some bangers. With
Couldn't drop bars and started twerking. That was to her too. Holy fuck, boy.
Herbal. Yeah, she did pretty good after that. Now she kind of fell off.
But I still think that she, as an artist, actually I don't know. I'm not gonna give Coi Leray that. It is what it is. I'd still smash though. I'll tell you that much. I'd still hit. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, do all that good stuff. Become a member. We're going to have, I'm gonna try. If I can get another editor or if Intern actually like stays off of this fucking get around, because it's carnival
Allow the girl
time.
let her
Give
bumble
me
clock work, man.
36 days.
So after 36 days, Intern claims that she'll be editing a little bit more. So you'll be seeing more content allegedly. And I've been trying to edit more too, but Vegas doesn't want me to edit for some strange reason. He says he does, but then, you know, low key, my computer's been here twice and he still never rebooted it.
Do we don't even have to. Okay, whatever you say, man. Just blame it on me. It's fine. I'll take it.
Here's the
I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame.
I'll be like my boy from from Squid Games. It's not your fault. You're like, nigga said something and like, yo, fam, the nigga still kept talking for like 2 minutes, bro. Like, holy fuck, them subtitles were fucked up. But yeah, it's your boy Guttzy.
It's your boy Vegas.
I'm out for this, bro.